Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the case State of West Bengal versus Administrator AIR 1972 SC 749. First, let us understand this case briefly. This case is based on Section 5 of the Limitation Act. If an appeal is filed after the prescribed time limit, the court evaluates the reason for the delay. If the appellant provides a satisfactory reason, the delay may be excused. In this case, the Supreme Court considered incorrect legal advice as a satisfactory reason, condoned the delay, and accepted the appeal. Now, let's study this case in detail. Answer: State of West Bengal Appellant versus Administrator Respondent. Reference AIR 1972 SC 749. Case overview. This case is based on Section 5 of the Limitation Act. If an appeal is filed after the prescribed time limit has expired, what will be the consequences? Facts of the case. In this case, the first respondent was the Howrah Municipality, which leased the land to the second respondent, and the second respondent in turn subleased it to the fourth respondent. The disputed land measured 21 bighas and 9 cottahs, whereas the total 41 bighas of land had been acquired by the West Bengal government. The purpose of this acquisition was to construct a public market in Howrah. After acquisition, the government handed over the land to the municipality for this specific purpose. The High Court, in response to the landowner's petition, imposed a condition that the land must be used exclusively for the designated purpose, that is, for the construction of a public market. However, instead of using the land for the intended purpose, the government leased it out to private individuals and further subdivided the land amongst tenants. The municipality's action dissatisfied the government, leading it to issue an order cancelling all leases and subleases. All respondents were directed to surrender possessions of the land to the government. Dissatisfied with this order, the respondent filed a declaratory suit against the municipality, claiming that the order was unconstitutional and illegal and should be annulled. In response, the first respondent, the municipality, filed a suit for possession against the respondent. Additionally, the government also filed a suit for possession of the land. Trial court. The trial court heard all three cases together and ruled that the leases in favor of the respondent were valid. High Court. The petitioners filed a writ petition under Article 229 of the Constitution before the High Court. However, the High Court held that a writ petition was not maintainable in this case and that an appeal should be filed instead. Consequently, the petitioner filed appeals against the trial court decision before the High Court. However, these appeals were dismissed on the ground that they were filed beyond the prescribed time limit. The petitioner then filed an application under Section 5 of the Limitation Act to condone the delay. However, they failed to provide a satisfactory reason for the delay. They argued that the appeals were delayed because they had initially filed a writ petition based on their lawyer's advice, which took considerable time to be disposed of. Since the writ petition was filed on legal advice, they claimed it justified the delay in filing the appeal. However, the High Court found this reason unsatisfactory and rejected the condonation application. Supreme Court. Dissatisfied with the High Court's order, the petitioner filed an appeal before the Supreme Court. The petitioner argued that the writ petitions were filed based on legal advice from the government lawyer, but the lawyer had given incorrect legal counsel. Therefore, the delay should be excused. They further contended that incorrect legal advice falls within the scope of a satisfactory reason for condoning delay. The Supreme Court argued with this argument and held that the delay should be excused. Decision: the Supreme Court accepted the appeals and ordered that the delay is filing the appeals be condoned. Legal principle established. In this case, the Supreme Court established the following legal principle. Point 1. The interpretation of satisfactory reasons should always be liberal and broad-minded. Point 2. Since no negligence was committed by the petitioner, incorrect legal advice from a lawyer constitutes a satisfactory reason for condoning the delay. Please watch full video, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.